allowed, dude. Yeah.
That's kind of rude, though. But Beans and Rice audience, thank you for tuning in. It is a wonderful, beautiful Tuesday night, June 21st. Brought to you by the Butter Pecan,
Puerto Rican.
and always next to me, the peaceful protester,
The Zen Master,
Jimmy
Tatsumaki. And then in front of Jimmy, you know what I mean? Somebody wants to punch a pinata, in the stomach. What happens, Os?
Well, mobile transport at the same time, abortion clinic.
The mobile abortionist?
Yes.
Nissan Hatake
Abormoto.
Abormoto. Okay, and then maybe we can go below her. You know what I mean?
I mean,
to see, is she really a female? You know what I mean?
well,
we
someone's
can't
gonna
tell.
check for us.
We can't tell, but somebody down there, you know what I mean?
Because it's cold and something shrinks for her, we'll know what gender he or she is.
So maybe who can give they an inspection? You think so?
Summer's around the corner, but it's always cold when he's around.
Yeah.
It's none other than Larry,
The
Winter
Winter Soldier.
Soldier.
And then above Larry, next to Larry, to the left, is somebody that came back with a couple indigenous kids. You don't think so, Hoss?
that's a Rakumao. He's holding Rakumao.
He's holding the
He is
Rakumao.
a caretaker, not of just Jose, but of everybody.
Of everybody. You think he's a fur trapper, Is he going to trap her fur, Hoss?
And not her, she's underage.
Exactly.
But,
No fur down there, okay?
Consenting adults, he definitely will trap your fur.
Exact. Couple Pocahontases, you think?
And Sacagaweas.
Couple Sheenas or no?
Couple Cherokees.
Cherokees? Couple
Jeep.
Jeeps?
Yep. Shout out to the Italian gang. Not Patriot anymore.
But none other than my health taker,
Filomeno
El
Jíbaro.
okay? And then next to them, you know what I mean? I'm wearing propaganda, from arsonists, I want to be on fire. I want to get a little bit hot today,
Okay.
but it's the one and only. Oh, I don't have the crystal. I have the crystals.
You have the crystals.
Then it's your boy, Hosbeefy.
666.
La Bestia. Okay.
I wanted to hear you say it.
Right? And then you can talk about who?
You can.
La Bestia. Okay? Without somebody else. And maybe you already heard that beautiful smile to the left.
Yep.
Somebody that leaves you out of breath.
She's the Wizard of Oz for us.
On the ones and twos.
Ice Agent
Alice.
Emphasis on the ice.
Hola, guys.
And, we had to bring somebody because, the runner-up for Employee of the Year so far. He's still in the Altar Boy reunion, right, Hoss?
Yeah. What is it? The 92? The 97?
Class of 97,
Class
Altar
of
Boys.
97, yeah.
So Javi was out there.
Class
you know what I mean?
dropped the CL if you catch my drift of 97.
The hard ass of 97.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, you think Javi saw limp? You know what I
Dude,
mean?
CL for them stands for Certified Licensed Ass, okay? Class of 97.
And you know how they got that license?
Through Armando.
With the Barbando at the bodega.
Yep.
Mr. What would he say? Armando Exchange.
Mr. AA himself. Or AX, right?
AX,
Armani Exchange.
Our Mr. Armando Armani.
Welcome back.
Appreciate it, guys. Here covering for Javi.
And
Is your headset working well? I know that the communication was a little shoddy
I don't know.
earlier.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
And that's not for our audience. He's actually doing a class as we speak. So he's with us, but it's also doing, that's why the other headset,
My time is money, people. So
He's doing two things. He's getting paid twice,
Yeah.
How much did we have to pay you to get him on today? huh?
Everything in his square pocket.
everything right here. This much.
2 stacks.
2 stacks.
And some
Yeah.
change.
He doesn't even know what it is anymore, you know?
Yeah, I don't. This is petty. This is petty.
know?
This is
2
change
stacks
to
and
me.
the offering fucking dish from Javi's communion. Shout out to Javi.
But thank you. We hadn't seen you for a while, Mr. Armani,
It was Casual Tuesday for you today?
Casual Tuesday at the office. And also, I didn't want to scare anybody wearing a suit to this class.
Okay.
So,
So shout out to you guys that are listening, or to Armando's learners, the AL,
Yep.
So shout out to you guys. And also we want to say thank you to Armando because we talked about who's here, but we didn't say who's up there, So you want to tell them who's up there now?
the sponsorships.
None other than Cristo el Rey. So, as Javi would say, Viva Cristo Rey!
Well, I was talking about our sponsors.
Viva Cristo Rey either way.
Yes.
But
Viva-
right above me, you will find Armando Armani.
Right there,
the
to the
Armani
right.
Exchange.
Armani
Right in the middle, if you're feeling a little peckish, a little hungry, you've got Bob's
Bob's
Burgers.
Burgers.
Lost Burger, you know.
And last and definitely not least, up here right above Jose's head, our greatest sponsor, the B&R Corner.
the B&R Corner. You know, you want to learn a couple things, you know?
Yeah.
You listen, you know?
Yeah, you think Sesame Street's going to do you any good? It's not. Okay.
Come on.
It's owned by a couple degenerates known as HBO. And that's all I got to say about it.
You know, and one thing that's coming to an end, unfortunately, what do you think is coming to an end? Maybe Alice can tell us what's coming to an end?
Alice can tell us what's coming to an end.
You know, Alice?
Wait, what's
Something
coming
that
to
starts
an
with a G is starting, you know? Starting to come to an end.
end? Gay month?
Gemini season,
Oh.
okay? It's coming to an end. Okay?
Yes,
because
Gemini
Cancer season
season.
is arriving.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Gays come to an end too. You decide what end that is, okay?
You know? But yeah, so the gays, are they coming to an end, Alice, or no? I think the wave is getting stronger. You don't think so, Alice?
Yeah.
They come on an end, okay?
You know, they're coming
They're coming
to
on.
now. What kind of tsunami of gays? You know what I mean? I looked outside. What happened, Hoss?
Gays everywhere.
You know, Courtney was making out with a chick. And I was
Oh.
like, "Hey, come on, Courtney. You know, I thought you loved me. You know."
Just a sea of queers everywhere. Just
Yeah.
waves of them too, you know?
And you know the
Gazing at the gays.
you know that guy, sir,
Grazing. Sun grazing, you know,
Raising Canes,
mowing lawns.
racing. You know, but the gay tide was so powerful this year. You know,
Yeah.
we forgot about the blacks a little bit. You don't think so, Hoss?
Oh, we definitely forgot about the blacks
Yeah.
as a community.
Because somebody that was celebrating Juneteenth, you know, is my husband. You know.
Yep.
You know which one of my husbands I'm talking about?
Oh, I know. I don't know if the people know, but I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My husband Will Wonder, you know? He said, "Oh, I'm gonna do Juneteenth because he's the blackest guy on earth, you know? He's albino, you know, but he was celebrating, but how many people celebrated with him, Hoss?
I think 3.
3, you know? And they were gay, you know? They weren't even black people.
They
you
thought
know?
it was another pride parade.
No, come on, dude. So
It
that
was just the wrong pride, you know, or the other pride, I should say.
it was Black Pride, you know? Couple of Panthers, maybe, you know what I mean? Couple Proud Panthers, Hoss, or what?
Couple Black Panthers.
Black Panthers, huh?
Yeah.
That's kind of hot, you know? But Alice, how does it feel to... Because, you know, we always try to... Who's winning the race? You know what I mean? And all that kind of race, okay? We're talking about the race, like pacing, you know, fastly.
Yep.
Who's winning the marathon right now? The gays or the blacks, you think so, us?
If you look at corporate America, the gays are winning.
The gays are winning?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But if you're talking about sports, we know who's
Who
winning.
we know? Who's
Yeah.
winning?
We know.
Stephen Curry, you know?
Look at all the champions in the past decade.
Yeah.
Past 3 decades. They're winning.
Shaun White. Shout out to Shaun White and Michael Phelps, okay? They got all the medals.
Dude, one has an underbite so big he scoops like a gallon of water every time he jumps
That's
in
what
the
it is.
water, and he still blew records.
That Snubble, is that what it is from Pokemon?
It's a
You know
Grand
what I mean?
Bull.
The Gramble, you
Yeah.
know? The Gramble Wizard, you know? Michael Phelps, you know?
Dude, he's on the spectrum too. On RPMs, guys, he swims really fast. High
Well-
RPMs.
But how do you, so you know, black people don't try to attack you or anything like that, Alice? Or is it causing any division, you know, in the streets, you know?
Shout out to No Division on my forehead.
You know? What happens, you know? People, hey, why are you stealing our month? That hasn't happened?
No, well, I mean, this is kind of like the first year they're really celebrating, isn't it?
For Juneteenth?
Yeah.
No, it's been around for many, many, many decades.
Right. But isn't this like the first time U.S. is
Oh,
like,
the first time
Oh,
it is a
yeah.
federal holiday, like officially.
yeah.
Well, that they made it a federal holiday, yes.
So only the banks get it off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on,
Fuck
man.
And the
everybody
VA.
else.
Yeah.
Because traumatized veterans don't need health care, ever.
they
okay?
have every day off. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Come on.
Dude, they're
You're going to give
retired.
them a day off?
They're living the life.
They're on a fucking wheelchair. Give them a day on. You know what I mean?
They always got nice vests that are they're
Yeah.
kind of tattered, but it looks cool.
Take them to the fucking park, you
Got a
know?
bunch of tools in there.
Yeah.
Even though they're supposed to be American, they have a Swiss Army blade. Come on,
Yeah.
buy American.
And it has the Swiss logo. You know
This
what
is
I
why
mean?
the government doesn't take care of you. You're not buying American products.
You're wearing a Swiss knife, they're going to treat you like a Swiss. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
neutral.
Equally. You
Yeah.
know? Fucking neutralize them, you know?
Yeah, your bank account overseas.
And overdrawn, okay? They said,
That
oh,
overdraft fee. You got drafted, now you're on overdraft.
you got drafted twice. Yeah? That's how much of a patriot they are.
One
you know what I mean?
consensual, the other, forget about it.
He's like, are you pouring on me as a fucking patriot, you know?
And honestly,
I'm a veteran.
honestly, forget about it.
Forget about
you
it.
know? Okay, but maybe you can tell us something about today before, we fall off our bikes. You think so, Hoss?
We'll continue riding our bikes to our heart's content, and Alice will tell us the holidays. June 21st. Happy
Yes.
Tuesday, you guys.
Happy Tuesday, guys. June 21st. The first holiday is Summer Begins.
Summer begins is the holiday.
Yeah.
And that's only why, because Armando had to let it happen. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So how was that legal battle when, spring was like, hey, spring wanted to go a little too long, and then summer, came along to Mr. Armani and said, hey, let this fucking bitch simmer the fuck down. You know what I mean? So how was that battle, spring versus summer?
Spring versus summer, there's a lot of like alimony arguments. Ultimately, we decided that summer can have its time so long as we also include construction season in the summertime. So as soon as summer hits, it's also orange cones everywhere.
The testosterone,
Oh my God, speaking of orange
everything's
cones,
coned up.
I have orange cones all outside my yard.
Yeah, what happened, Alice?
I don't know. They say they're doing some construction, but I think it's something else.
It's just summer started. That's what they're trying to tell you.
Is that what it is?
That's
I feel
all it
like they're
was.
trying to cage me in. I think they know.
They know what.
Couple
know
of
I'm
construction
gay.
workers are trying to get the ICE agent. You think
They're
so? Alice?
yeah.
They're trying to get me.
Well,
Maybe
because-
it's the blacks. You don't think so?
could be.
Someone's trying to get me, guys.
Because they're like, we saw her celebrating. You know what I mean? She's getting look at all of these nice things for Alice. What did we do for the blacks?
Everything. We shout you out every episode.
We're wearing
We
black.
made a Mavis Beacon shirt.
Yeah.
You guys didn't even know who Mavis Beacon was. You guys thought it was a white lady. Come on, guys.
Little
it
did you
together.
know.
That's Mavis Bacon, okay? She's got what, triple bypass? That's a fat bitch from Louisiana. You know what I
And
mean?
contrary to popular belief, what fast food chain she started? KFC.
Yeah?
And they had the double down
Mavis
sandwich.
Bacon?
She ended up getting a triple bypass,
Oh,
okay?
come on, dude.
Quadruple gastric bypass eventually for her. She passed away. R.I.P. to her.
4 guys, 1 cup, kind of. That's what
Oh
it
my
sounds
God.
like, She got that bypass. The next thing you know, she's at the parade,
Yeah.
And now we got a couple of cones on Alice's. And they even leave you a little note, because that's what they do. Isn't that what they should have done, Mr. Armani?
Yes, they should have.
Yeah.
Given you ample time to take into consideration your departure times and arrival times to your own property.
Look at this legal.
Damn, so
consultation.
legal.
I
These
don't even know
legal
what he said,
consultations.
I love that. I love
That's
that.
why he gets paid the big bucks.
It's true. I mean, that's why I choose him as my lawyer.
That's why I choose to sponsor this fucking podcast.
But the thing that I was, because he was saying that, spring and summer is more masculine, you said, right? So it's like construction workers,
Yep.
It's like the satisfaction video. Remember, host? They got a couple strong guys with the
Push
hammer.
me
And then just touch me.
till I can get my.
Satisfaction.
And we'll stop there before we get. What is it called?
Cut off.
Shadow band.
Shadow band. Whatever.
Because a lot of perverts watched last episode. You know what I mean? Come on, get off the channel, guys. It's a family show.
Dude,
okay?
we got a lot of hate mail from the last episode of it because I chose not to eat my mom out.
Yeah. You're like, dude, you know?
I'm like, hey. I mean, it must have been all from
Fucking
Alabama.
Kentucky was mad. West Virginia.
Florida.
Dude, man.
North Carolina. It's like,
Yeah.
guys, come
The
on.
panhandle
man.
of Florida.
They wanted to handle the pan. They wanted,
Mississippi. Mississippi, my mommy. It's like, not for me, okay? Simmer down with that shit.
But I was gonna say, with spring, because he was talking about a lot of alimony was happening, But spring is, it's a female, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Very
I'm
fertile.
birthing everything, right? Oh, I'm birthing. But then
Always
summer,
crying.
opposed to popular belief, he has to take care of the kids.
Yeah.
So summer is the first single dad, you think so, Hoss?
I mean, that's why
Summer's-
they celebrate Father's Day in summer.
Father's Day celebrated
in
summer. Myth busted.
Damn.
Gotti.
As
You know
the
what I
dad
mean?
did too.
Fucking putting the clues together. The ones and twos, she's putting them together.
Yeah, she
You know what I
is.
mean? Mixing them up,
Got you.
And that's how
guys.
many kids the Chinese get too.
Because they had too many. But now, what's their population was?
It's dipping
You
because
know?
they kept the boys.
Who's going to be working at the fucking factories? You know what I mean?
Not the
The
guy.
boys, okay?
That's where the term
Fat
comes from. I'm
kids.
going to go out with the boys,
Sweatshops.
They don't have a fucking choice in China.
Dude, if you're starting to walk around and you start smelling more dumplings than you're accustomed to,
Oh,
it's
my
the orphans, okay?
And then you guys wonder why I'm hanging out with Asian boys. You know what I mean? Come on, they made too many. Hey, simmer the fuck down, guys. But do you have anything to tell us about, spring to summer holes? Like, how do you know? Because,
Because Sign up.
I mean, I think you see a transition in how people behave with the weather, right? Okay.
Days in the, you know?
Shout out to June. And so in springtime, people start feeling happier because in Utah, we're coming down from the frigid temperatures, right? And you have people that are like, oh, I'm happy with spring. Maybe they'll wear a light sweater, maybe a heavier hoodie. And then once summertime comes around, everyone starts bitching about the air quality.
No, Utah's air quality is so
And it's
so garbage.
California's fires the whole time. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
And there's nothing we can do about it.
Hey, come on, guys. How much almond milk have you guys fucking drank?
I've actually increased my intake by 100% because I was drinking none. And I'm drinking a cup a day. Ever since I got to up it to 2 cups a day.
There you go. Come on. Little by, big
Dude,
things get done.
Soon now I'm just going to pour it for my homies, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of drinking, I'm just going to pour a 40 out every day.
That's right.
It's going to be expensive, but it's going to be worth it. I need that housing market to crash.
Over in California. Then we moved to California. You know
Yep.
what I mean? That would be kind of cool. Pretty smart, you know?
Yep.
Well, what about you, Alice? You know, how do you know, hey, you know, spring starting to, you know, spring has sprung. You know, it's time to get summer.
So wait, like when I know it goes from spring to summer,
Well, it's because you're
or like spring and then summer.
right, because you can tell us more about transitioning a little bit. You know what I mean? So
Well, I've
what is
never
it?
transitioned, so
Well, no, from Gemini season to Cancer season, because you have both.
I do.
So what is it
Oh, I
like?
do.
What is
You're
it
a
like?
cusp.
Exactly. So what is it like when you're going through the cusp?
It's a little tight.
And how can you tell how can you tell that it's like spring is ending? You know what I mean? Like, can females tell that or no?
I think so. I think it's like a maternal thing.
You think so?
I
Like,
think
do you
so.
go on an extra period like that year or? Like, what happens?
I haven't experienced an extra period, but I've seen a lot of people get more, or female-wise, get more emotional during spring.
Magnolia that gets a little more emotional or no?
Not that I've witnessed yet. No,
No.
no.
What are other things? Maybe. So what things happens? And maybe I don't know if this is a question for Dr. Halls, but maybe what happens with the female bodies like during the season changes, like the nipples don't ache or anything like that.
Oh, hot girl summer. They start getting ready in spring.
Their ovaries are overactive.
Yeah.
You know?
So maybe you can tell us also what's happening to the nipples start percolating, you know, the women start feeling a little bit weird sensations in the nipple area, maybe the pelvic region, Alice, you think?
I think so, Dr. Holmes.
You know, they start sweating a little bit, you know? Maybe you think she can take us to Dr. Holz's office, Armando?
Let's do it.
Let's
I don't see
go.
why not?
That was
Oh,
beautiful.
I forgot my keys. Wait up.
Oh, we gotta go back.
Okay, let me go back in, okay?
Run it back.
Let me go back in, okay?
Awesome.
Beautiful.
And we are here with Dr. Hans. Okay? And what can you tell us, Doctor? You know what's going on with our nipples, you know?
Quite a lot is actually going on inside of the nipples, okay? It is a chemical mixture called cresol,
Oh my
which
gosh.
is a mixture of 3 isomers of an organic acid in a liquid with phenolic odor, okay?
You know, like...
Yes, it is derived from colon tar and is used in synthetic resins and disinfectants. So like your Lysols, your bleaches, your what is it, the 401?
The
Kaboom,
401ks?
and Fabuloso, okay? A lot of disinfectants. Cresol is potentially lethal protoplasmic poison that can be absorbed through the skin. Symptoms of chronic poisoning include skin eruptions, digestive disorders. So you think you're having digestive disorders because of your periods?
Yeah.
Wrong, it's cresol, okay? Uremia, jaundice, which it turns you yellow. Shout out to the Asian community. This is not what you suffer from.
You guys aren't even Asian. Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
Nervous disorders, vertigo, and mental changes. So, you know, women get kind of moody,
They're
and
like, "Oh, that's
bipolar.
That
Yeah,
makes
that's what
sense.
happens, right?
Okay, got it.
So acute poisoning by oral intake of 8 grams or more can cause circulatory collapse and death. So, you know, when women, you've seen some of those cases, right? I think Armando probably has access to most of these
A
cases.
couple of those, yeah.
Yeah, where a woman is lactating and they have like a fetish with a man that likes drinking their milk, you know, when they're lactating.
Hey, I
the
watch
man-
that all the time on the PSP.
Yeah,
I want to point out that a lot of them are
JOMJ.
bodybuilders.
JOMJ, shout out to JOMJ. But then the guy mysteriously dies. It's because he's ingesting more than 8 grams of cresol.
Oh, really?
So that's why, like, you know, the women get sensories overload on their mammaries. It usually happens around summertime because the temperature will increase the chemical compounds to interact even more.
Holy cow!
Oof,
Dude.
knowledge.
So
That's pretty crazy.
females,
So
just,
what should they do? Should they just squeeze like their tits, like milk them during summer?
no,
or-
don't do that. Instead, get a bandana, have maybe like a cold or like ice water, soak the bandana in there, and then just drape it over your mammaries, and it should help a lot with it.
Couple
You need to
mammary
keep them
glands.
cooler. Yeah,
Mammary bands.
mammary bands.
Patent
pending.
pending. You know, kind of basically a bra, but you know,
But better, okay?
It's like
It
a wet
avoids
bra.
creasel, guys.
it'll have like stimulants on the nipple.
That's Victoria's Secret. She never solved
You
that
know?
medical secret.
We'll put something like nipples on the nipples, you know, and it stimulates them or something like
Ooh,
that.
like
you
a
know?
water bag kind of thing.
in there. You know what I mean? Like
Got
on the
it.
nipple.
That way the fetish people don't die.
Damn, that would be so cool. You know?
And then it keeps the milk cold.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Oh.
that would be so cool. Keep the nipple on ice. You know?
Barney said it first.
Hey, keep the nipple on ice. Alice, relax.
Barney said it first. What did he always say? Nothing like a glass of milk.
Oh, I thought he said
With some cookies.
That's for when it rains, okay? Nothing like a glass of milk.
Damn, well, that was powerful, host.
That
You know
was
what I mean?
good. Yeah.
So, female community, you know, we've been helping you a lot these last couple episodes, you know?
Not a thank you email from any of you.
Heal your traumas and stuff like
Hurts.
that. What are you guys doing? You know?
Yep.
Come on, ladies.
I'm
We do it
looking
out of
out
the
for
goodness
you,
of our
girls.
hearts.
But what's the next holiday?
The next holiday is National Seashell Day.
And somebody that sees a lot of shells, you know? The Ice Agent community, you know? What can you tell us when you see some shells, Alice? You know, a
I break
couple
them.
of hermanos, you think so? They're a couple hunchback abuelitas, host, or what's going on?
A couple of bent backwards
Yeah?
abuelitas.
Couple quasimodas, or no?
Couple of Notre Dames. Notoriety dames, guys. People worth talking about.
So what can you tell us, Alice? You know, maybe you see a couple of, you know, when you see some shells, what
Do they
happens?
clam up when they see you?
I break them. Break them open with the
You
hammer.
break them open?
Yeah.
And what, is it really hard to find a pearl, Alice, or
No,
you can find it pretty
I
easily?
can find it pretty easily.
Too.
And what do you do? Do you like suck it out, or how do you like get the pearl
First,
to
I
come out?
try to finger it out around this area. And then if I can't get it, then yeah, I'll suck it out.
You'll suck it out?
Mm-hmm.
And do you just go straight for the suck, or do you like, you know, do you have to approach it gentle first?
Yes, it's first gentle because I don't want the clam to like.
Well, you
clam
don't want
up
to
on
suck
my
it too hard
mouth.
either, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that too.
so you gotta see if it moves a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Alice the fucking sea otter over here. Just lays on her back and cracks that clam open.
And what about you, Armando? Because he probably, you know, he probably gets the nicest clams. You know what I
he
mean,
probably
Armando?
does.
He's
Looking
fucking
like
clammed
that?
up.
He
you
has
know?
first pick of clams.
Because people, they say, oh, Armando gets clammy. Not that kind of
Not that
clammy,
clam.
you know what I mean? We're talking about other things, you know? You know, so what is it for you when you get clammy? You know what I mean? What's, you know, maybe over there in Miami, Hoss, or?
In Miami, me and my law firm, the nickname for our law firm is the Clamaholics. We order a lot of seafood, you know, a lot of them shellfish, and a lot of them are selfish as well, you know. It's hard to get the pearls sometimes, but you just flash a little light, a little ice. Shout out to
Vicente
the ice agent,
Fernandez?
you know, and they open up quick. So not very hard for us at the Armani exchange.
Oh, he's
Dang,
got
dude.
that wrist frostbit minus 2 degrees.
He just touches him with the watch, you know, the
Burr.
clam with the watch.
From Gucci Mane.
Yeah, because a pearl, come on, he's got fucking diamonds on his wrist and stuff like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You think a pearl's gonna do something, you know?
Dude, everyone's busy watching Summer Jam, WWE shit. Armani, Clam Slam.
Oh, yeah.
That's his event, okay?
Dang, dude. So he's kind of a clamnivore, you know what I mean?
Yep.
For what it sounds like. Have you ever had too much clam? You know?
A couple of times, you know, sometimes you overdo it a little bit, take 2 aspirins, I call Dr. Hoss up, and
Emphasis on the ass. You know what I mean?
I didn't want to say that because of my clients, but but yes, I'm glad you caught my drift.
And what about some people ever get over, you know, a seashell allergy, anything like that? Is that what the word was? Seashell?
Shellfish allergy.
Shellfish allergy.
Shellfish allergy? No, not around me.
No?
So
He's like, tuna ain't shellfish. It's not.
no.
Dang,
Fish.
so you only hire the best. No allergies.
The finest, no allergies,
You
no.
like crustaceans? Emphasis on the crust?
I'm not too into crustaceans, you know. I like
Okay.
them.
But extra Asian, you know? Hey.
You like the soft shell
Expiration.
crab?
I like
get
soft
you.
shells. A lot of shells.
All the shells.
All the shells.
Dude, that's pretty nice. What about you, host?
I like Joe's Crab Shack.
Crab Shack.
R.I.P. to them, you know?
It went out of business?
In Utah, it did.
Oh, man, I never been there. I can't eat crab.
It
you
was
know what I mean?
overrated.
I don't
Well, I
like
mean-
breaking it. You know, you're like, bro, you're
Yeah.
supposed to look fancy, bro. Come on. Like an idiot there to suck like 1 centimeter of freaking meat out of there.
Well, you have to be a succubus to enjoy it.
You know, I'm not a succulent. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not gonna do that. You know, I'm gonna suck you fast. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, freaking Mission Impossible out of there. I bang it out quick. Okay,
Out here,
I
Tom Cruise and
You know what I do? What is that new movie that he's got?
Maverick. Top
You know, I
Gun.
go there Top Gun. You know, I'm the Top Gun. I leave it out. You know, Mission Impossible, like you said.
Yeah.
But for me with the clamps, you know, I think maybe because once I say, hey, I'm host Queefy, I started saying that.
Yeah.
I caught a little bit of a shellfish allergy, you know?
You did, huh?
A little
Dang.
bit, so.
So would you move over to mollusks, things like sea cucumbers,
Couple cucumbies, you know what I
Okay.
mean? They give me a little aroused
couple
in the
sea
blouse.
anemones,
Hey,
some of that starfish from the back?
a couple sea sponges sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, but sometimes what I like now is a little bit of squid, you know?
Okay.
A little bit of squid game, you know? I just love to see all the ink, you know?
You dropped that octopus, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That hentai.
Because that's what happens now, the hentai. The hentai matumbos, huh? You seen those? With the big, thick, you know?
No, no, no.
They get the black octopus, you know what I mean? That's the hentai matumbo.
Dude, that's
Javi,
called the
come on,
Kraken, you know?
You know?
It's called what?
The
Hey,
Kraken.
come on, Alex. Stop
It's the
Asian
black
hate,
called
dude.
the Kraken,
Come on.
okay? I don't make the rules, I just follow them.
Squid ass
everyone.
is the Kraken.
You know? Well, that's... You think that's it for that holiday? We got anything else, us?
No, I think we're done.
Yeah, we're good.
No more about mollusks, nothing like that?
My
no?
blood pressure's going up. Sea salt, salty tears.
Oh, yeah, too
No,
much, you
tears are salty. We gotta
Yeah.
switch it before my blood pressure goes
know?
up.
Come on, Alex, you know? We're gonna have to call LLA. You know?
The next holiday is Go Skateboarding Day.
Go skateboarding. That's the...
Shout
Are
out to
we
Sean White.
Yeah.
You use your powers.
Dang.
But are we gonna go skateboarding? Because what happened last time that we went to a skate park? Was you want to tell them?
We couldn't have a coherent conversation with anyone. I was asking where the bathroom was. They were telling me about their traumas with their family.
Yeah. You're like,
I
bro.
go, hey, I'm
He's
sorry
like,
you're
my
an
dad
orphan."
left me when I was 4. I was like, bro, come on, man. You know?
Yeah, listen, read Stuart Little. Maybe you'll pick up some tips. I don't know. Just point me to the nearest bathroom, please.
I live here at the skate park, you know? This is home to me.
This is a family.
Yeah.
I didn't realize we were talking to a drugged out Vin Diesel
Yeah.
with no driving skills.
Dude, it was all like abandoned kids too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like the kids that weren't good to make it to the orphanage, you know?
Yeah, it's like the ugly memes all like converge at the skate park.
Dude, I thought it was fucking codename Kids Next Door, you know? All these fucking guys with fucking football
Except
fucking
there was no
heads.
door because they were homeless. It was just wide open.
Right by a tree, you know? They're at
Yeah.
the Peace Guard. It's like, come on,
Fucking
guys,
couple
you know?
Lost Boys from Peter Pan.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you know. So we tried to go to the skate park, and you know, it failed. You know, we talked to a guy. We tried to do a B&R corner, you know.
Yeah, and it was a BNR hula hoop. It just went in circles. It went nowhere.
Yeah. And people were telling us, "Oh, you can't. You got to go in the kid pool." They told us, remember, host? They were
Yeah.
being disrespectful. They don't like scooters. You know what else are they don't like, host?
They called them their words. They called them fruit booters, which I believe, now that I look back on it, is rollerblade people.
The fruit booters.
They called them fruit booters.
Freaking racist pieces of shit. You know
Yeah,
what? They don't like cops. You know, we're trying to back the blue. What were they trying to do?
they were trying to push P.
You know, they had a couple peace signs. You know.
Yep.
And that's where their cars were
P
parked,
for
you know?
Putin. They were trying to, pushing Putin on us. I'm like, no, we don't fuck with Putin.
We showed up with fucking Ukraine flags and LGBTQ flag, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like real fucking soldiers.
And
you
they
know?
weren't having it.
But what about you, Alice? You ever go skateboarding, you know? You ever go to the ice rink, anything like that, you know?
Oh yeah, I go longboarding if that counts.
Oh, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she did post a little
Yeah.
Snapchat, huh? That she was longboarding?
She had that ocean drink. What's it called?
The
Clam chowder?
the ocean spray, isn't it?
Ocean spray. Yeah, the
Yeah.
cranberry. And she was.
What was the name of that fucking song, remember?
It's Fleetwood Mac. It's I forget the name of the song, but it's Fleetwood Mac.
Isn't it 16?
It
Angel
was
16 or
Alice's
something
song.
like
You want your freedom, something like that, remember?
We'll get your eyes if you don't register. We'll get you nice. And I can't release the rest of the song because again we'll get shadow banned.
Yes.
Oh, something freedom, you know? Free. But can you ice skate, Alice? Or, you know?
I've never been ice skating.
You've never been ice skating?
Me either.
Man, I've been once, you know? But somebody has been fucking ice skating in fucking Russia, you know?
Apollo Ono.
What can you tell us about ice skating, Mr. Armani? You do a couple triple axles. What is he doing out there, you know?
Couple pirouettes.
You find that right partner and you do a bunch of pirouettes.
His number one move, the Cavassier.
You can do a Cavassier
You
or
gotta
a
be a
Hanax
little
on the
tipsy
moon.
on that one. I don't really do a Hanax on the moons, you
No?
know.
You can't Hanax the moon if you
I
wanted to?
can't Hanax my moon too
No?
often like that, you know.
But what's the nicest ice skating rink that you've been to?
The one in Dubai.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What's it called?
I forget. It was a knockoff of the Taj Mahal.
Okay.
It was a mini Taj
I think
Mahal
it's
inside of the
The Aish Mahal, I think is what.
yeah, the Taj
that one?
Mahal.
The Aish
Yeah.
Mahal?
What's
Where
the
they
rate
also had
per
a
minute?
snowboarding or skiing, their own artificial snow mountain. What?
What's the rate per minute there? I heard it's pretty expensive.
Yes, I think every 20 minutes is $1,000.
Oh, but that's nothing to you.
It's really not, but
And is it true that the ice that they have there is like ice from Antarctica? That they, because people are like, oh,
they have
Antarctica's
24
melting.
karat gold in their ice, so it melts. The 24 karat gold leaf falls, gets recycled and re-iced. You're glittered in gold.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that
So
how
you
you got
might
that
walk-
chain?
You depending on how much
This
you,
chain, no, this is. I mean, I will say if you want to go get some gold, go out there because it's a lot cheaper. They have them in vending machines.
you could just wear like a sticky sweater and walk out, and even though they charge 1,000 per 20 minutes, you could get a discount.
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And Javi was telling us, because Javi, he also, you know, he takes Cynthia, Mr. J48. He takes her to go ice skating and stuff like that.
Okay.
But Mr. Armani, he was telling us that one time you took him skating, and he says that the blades of your shoes, they're diamond, that they're not even like steel or anything, that they're fucking
Yeah,
diamond.
they never need to be sharpened.
Never need
that
to be
you were
sharpened.
cutting through the fucking ice at the Gallivan Center and stuff like that.
The Zamboni had to do a couple laps after.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know, because he had the sharpest fucking blades, dude. He was there.
Must be nice.
fucking
I can only
turning-
skate for a maximum of 2 minutes before they have to redo the whole ice rink.
Oh,
He
damn.
was cutting through the thing, dude. Because the diamond tips on the shoes, you know, they were so, you
And all
know.
these rappers saying they're iced out.
Oh.
Armani's skating on diamonds.
People, it looked like you were trying
Ice
to get
on
an
ice?
icy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One time I raced and I won. Little did they know I had those diamond blades.
It was
Ice
like
on ice?
craters behind them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People falling into freaking, like that, what is it, the 2021 or what's the day after
2020?
tomorrow? You know, all
Oh,
the,
yeah.
you know,
yeah.
the San Andreas fall. You know, it's just Armando over there with the skates. People are fucking dying. behind
Technically,
him.
I did win the race, although I was disqualified after the fact.
They
Oh,
found you got the diamond
I
ones.
was too rich for that race. Yes.
yeah. They had to even the playing
They had
field.
to- yeah, you know.
Your resources are limitless.
Yeah.
So what about, like, can you tell us, like, when you went, you think I can ask him? It's not inappropriate?
Yeah, I think you're okay to ask him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because we were, you know, somebody that we like a lot is Elon Musk, you know what I mean? But I heard you were friends with him and Jeff, Mr. Bezos, you know? Or I'm not sure if you're friends with him, but I
I'm
know
not.
with
Yeah, I'm not
Elon.
good friends with Vessels.
No, you don't like him that
Kind
much?
of a POS, but
But what was it like? Because, you know, what was it like hanging out with Elon Musk and going ice skating with him and his wife?
he's a fun guy. You know. What can I say? He's saving the planet one car at a time. He did tell me his patents are free for anyone to use. So if people were smart enough, they could copy those patents and make their own quote unquote Tesla companies.
Yeah.
And he's not afraid of competition, is what I heard, is what he was telling me. So
And I'm not sure if I can release this out to the public, but we've all heard about NeuroLink. You know about that one, Hus?
I have heard about it, yes.
And he
NeuroLink.
And he said that the you know, the computing system and just all the algorithms and NeuroLink that can control the brain, it was inspired by your mind, your great mind, one of the greatest minds in the modern world.
Yeah. So I had spoken to him and I told him that the human brain's already hackable. People tend to follow whatever new trend is on social medias, and for him to make that more physically attainable for him, less work on social media, he's just gonna connect everybody directly to the Wi-Fi, and possibly control them from there.
So everyone's just a couple marionettes out there.
Essentially,
Puppets.
He's like Geppetto, huh, Armani? Dude?
Yeah.
Dude, that's pretty crazy.
yeah.
And shout out to Amber Heard, couldn't afford him. You know what I mean?
No.
So women lost. Why? Did they
Because
hire
they didn't
Armando?
hire
They hired the wrong
the
person.
Armani
You know?
exchange. Yeah.
Come on, man. She could have won.
Easy.
You would have locked him up, Johnny Depp. You think so?
Given that there was no evidence, I don't know if I could lock him up, but the payout for Amber would have been substantial.
Ah,
So
it would have been heard around the world.
It would've
You know what I mean? But what fucking holiday were we celebrating?
We were celebrating.
his ice skates.
Yeah.
Skateboarding day.
Skateboarding day. But Halls, you said you've never been ice skating?
No, I haven't. It kind of terrifies me.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you think? Oh, you're gonna fall through the ice or what?
Yeah, that I'm gonna fall to just a pitless hole, and I'm just gonna fall for the rest of my life.
Okay, let me ask you this, Halls, okay? Because you're scared of that, but you go fucking ice fishing, okay?
Yeah, I have. I really have.
And you
Multiple
dig the
times.
hole on purpose. And you sleep on top of the hole.
Yeah, there's no conspiracy there because I'm not being charged admission in an ice rink.
What if it's a national park?
If it's a national park, I trust it.
Yeah?
One of our founding fathers, if they're part behind it, I trust them with my life.
And there was a conspiracy about founding fathers.
I think so.
Of how Father's Day was started.
Yeah.
Is that one? Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's actually one of the lesser known founding fathers, John Jay. A lot of people don't know about him because they always think, John, what's his name? John Madison.
John
They think
Jacob
of
Hunter
Ben
Smith.
Franklin. Yep. Alexander Hamilton. No, John Jay in the background making moves, right? A lot of you guys out here flexing on the gram. Take a note from John Jay. Guess what happened to John Jay? All these founding fathers were falsely or allegedly accused of having a bunch of bastard children. Guess who raised these children
John
to
Jay.
create the wonderful America that is America? John Jay. So when the founding fathers realized that their kids were being raised without them, they saw John Jay. They wanted to honor him, but John Jay, being the humble man he is, asked not to be celebrated by name, but instead he said, be a father or kill your son. And therefore, Father's Day was started.
Wow. So Father's Day?
Myth?
Busted.
Twice. We've busted 2 Father's Day
Damn,
myths.
dude. And that's probably why they don't have Father's Day in China. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the
Because they
reason I
decided to
said-
kill their sons instead.
Or they don't have Mother's Day in China. Which one is it?
they don't have Daughter's Day in China because
Daughter's
they
Day?
ship them over to the U.S.
Damn,
But
dude.
that's I didn't think it was a conspiracy theory because I thought it was common knowledge, but I guess
Well, people on Patriots, you know what I mean? People
Yeah.
over here saluting the flag, getting on back, the back of a U-Haul, and they
Yeah.
didn't even know John Jay. They thought it was a freaking gay couple.
Yeah.
John and Jay. Come on, guys, that's the reason why
It was
we're
a
all
full
here.
name. This is why grammar is important. It is J, John. Okay, that's his name. It wasn't a couple.
Yeah. So R.I.P. to him.
Yep.
Great historian, and that's it for skateboards. We don't have anything else to tell you about skateboards. They're made out of wood.
Skate yourself over to a library and learn some history.
Yeah.
Or instead plop down, subscribe, like, and share.
Always.
Well, that's it. What else do we got, Alice?
The last national holiday is Day of the Gong.
Day of the God?
Gong?
Oh, I think it's a day of damn. I was like, damn, Hobby's not here. He would have been,
And speaking of Chinese orphans,
Gong?
Gong,
Gong.
Genghis?
Gong.
Okay.
And now he's gone. Not really, because what is it? 1 out of every 36 people has his DNA?
Has his DNA, yeah, something like that.
So I have it. As I have Leonardo da Vinci's DNA.
Nice.
And what can you tell us? Sometimes we want to hit the gong. You know what I mean? We pull out one of these artifacts.
Yep.
And
That
what
is a
this
visual representation.
Asian art, what can you tell us of who is this? Because his lineage of the powerful one derives from?
It derives from Asuma Sempuku. Okay? And that's part of my Asian heritage. which Asuma Sempuku was the 15th grandchild of Genghis Khan. Okay? You don't see it here because the gong is so sacred in their culture, in our culture, my culture, that when he rings it, the doves fly upon him. Why? Because he's gathering the nations so they can unite, become a better ground for people to be able to worship whom they please, to be able to please whom they want to please without persecution, and to live the greatest life that they can live. And all the multicolors is the multi-nationalities that are together. The white, it's not a supremacist thing, it's a purity thing, right? Pure human minds that we may or may not find out with this NeuroLink that Elon's going to try and control us with.
So he's connecting all of us, is what you're saying, through
Yes.
his rope and stuff like
Wasn't
that?
the rope a bunch of people?
Yes. He signifies Pangea, right? My culture signifies Pangea, is the unity of all the countries.
So and people, maybe they got the LGBTQ flag from this. You don't think so, Hoss?
It could be appropriation. We'll discuss that later, Armani. I might have to get you on a case.
Asian appropriation that they're doing? Come on, guys,
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful picture. I'm glad that you could share it with us,
Yep. Those are the
So you-
multitude of generations of my people.
Genghis Khan. Arigato.
No, that's Asuma Sempuk.
Azuma Sempuk. Okay, but yeah, it's very beautiful. And hitting the gong. You know what I mean? So now you said the term ringing the gong.
Yes.
And now I think people here in America, all of a sudden they build the railroad. Now what are they saying? Ring my bell.
Yep. Who's
Ring-
it? Tina Turner? No.
Harriet Tubman.
Donna Summers.
Donna Summers?
Ring my bell.
Ring my bell. People are saying ring the alarm, You
Yep.
got Nate Dogg and Fabuloso?
Yep.
Ring the alarm.
Donna Summers, Summertime. You can ring my bell.
Ring my bell.
My bell.
So did that mean because you were saying, fertility and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Did that confirmation culture too, where they're like, ring my gong, and the gong symbolizes the vulva major or the Ursa minor? Which one is it?
It signifies the womb.
The womb?
Yes.
Oh, so I was completely wrong.
Yeah.
So it signifies the womb, so it wants you to ring the womb
Yes.
for fertility?
Yes. Because the mallet, you know how it has the round end and then the stick? That signifies the sperm. The gong, it's
The big
circular.
sperm?
Yeah. So it's like the placenta, the womb. That's what it signifies. So once the sperm hits the gong, the multitudes prop
And
up.
life, the sounds and the vibrations of the universe.
The reverberation is
that
really...
also part of the Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, when people say, oh, I've got bad vibes, it's because they rung it wrong.
Ooh.
Makes so much sense.
When you're on good vibes, good wavelengths, like we are here at BNR, Beans and Rice.
We
Good
got fucking
vibrations.
Jimmy hitting the fucking gong. You know what I mean? Come on. Puts the fucking Sandmaster, guys,
Yeah.
But what about you, Armando? What's, you've gone clammy. Can you tell us maybe about a couple gongs or bells that you've rang? Or how do you say when you stroke the gong, Hoss? You've gonged the gong? Or what is it?
No, you strong arm the gong.
Ooh.
So has that
Strong
ever
gong.
happened? You had a strong arm a couple gongs,
The only thing I strong arm is the law, But no, I haven't.
A couple
Seeing
Lisa
as my descendants
Leslies.
are mostly from European and North African descent, I can't. I've never had to ring a gong,
No?
rung a gong.
Dang.
Yeah.
Why do you think Mortal Kombat is such a popular video game?
Because there's a gong.
Yeah, you remember the song?
Oh, yeah. Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, see, everyone knows that. Every American child knows that. Good vibes have been reverberating over the generations.
Yep.
Mortal Kombat channeled that good energy.
And your parents
'Cause-
were saying that it was violence, huh?
Dude, yeah, I mean, it looks
Come
violent,
on,
but I
he
mean,
was
it makes you
bringing
feel
life
good,
into
right?
It was
everybody's
people
children.
dancing. You know what I mean? It was a sacred art of Jiu-Jitsu. Is that what it is?
Yes, Jinjutsu.
Jiu-Jitsu?
Yep, and what was one of the favorite fatalities was friendship, right? Remember the friendship fatalities? Friendship. Come on, guys. Yeah. Flawless victory. That's in reference to bringing all the nations together.
Because
Oh,
you're
wow.
a team, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
In
get to-
unison.
Unison.
Wow, man, that's beautiful.
That's wow. Now I just want to play the game now.
No.
But what can you tell us? Alice, maybe you're over there patrolling the border. You know what I mean? Couple chupacabras are out there, host.
Oh,
Couple chuppies.
little
Chupi
choops.
chuppies,
Yep.
they're out there flocking. They're trying to be seen,
Yeah.
People thought it was a El Paso gay parade over there, It was a fucking chupacabras, okay?
El
And they were also doing
paso, way too much.
Dude, what if it was chupacabras? They're fucking giving each other a head or something? That
There are
would be so
choopies
funny.
over there.
The best head, probably. You know what I mean?
Chupacabras.
You go ahead. You talk about super head here in America. Go fuck yourself. You go to El Paso.
Dude, that's why
Choopies all the
the
way.
Latino parents don't want their boys finding out about that. They would do nothing else other than headhunt the chupacabra for some head.
Dude, that's what they were headhunting them for so long.
Yep.
All those old perverts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
So-
our parents, Javi. That's their era, the chupacabras, huh?
Yep.
God, man, they're out there trying to get the thrill.
Yep. Chupacabra,
Myth
Myth
busted.
busted.
Okay.
so that little boys wouldn't.
Because that's the thing that they say, all those macho Mexican guys, oh, machismo, And guess what? They're, oh, I don't do gay stuff, But oh, look at the chupacabra over there.
He's all hairy,
He looks nice.
got a couple wrinkles,
Yeah.
some bald spots.
Look at the lips.
Looked like it ran through a fire saving some baby orphans,
I can't get her pregnant from the mouth, Holmes,
Couple third-degree burns, some herpes.
Oh, man, come on. And then poor
Nasty.
Maria, What's happening with the abuelitas, host?
Dude, they're lighting that wick on fire,
Dude, imagine you getting fucked after your husband got sucked up by the chupacabra.
Yeah.
Dude, that would suck,
That'd be some real raw stuff.
Oh, that would probably, You think it's like your penis probably got put in a meat grinder? You don't think so, also?
Yeah, maybe. Like, so what's the Spanish word for help?
Ayuda, ay,
No, the other one.
Julio.
Socorro?
Julio,
Auxilio.
no.
Auxilio. What's Auxilio? The first man that fucked the chupacabra.
Auxilio.
So Auxilio.
The myth busted. Dude, damn, dude. And the chupacabra technically busted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
So was the chupacabra calling for auxilio because he left him?
No, Auxilio went hunting for him,
Auxilio.
Dude, chupacabra was the first Bigfoot,
Yeah.
but with a better purpose.
And what do you think chupacabras do though when they hang out?
They just want to be one of the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't want to be forced into sexual acts. In their little sex rings. Human trafficking, where do you think it started? Chupacabras.
Chupacabras?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't name on who, but someone saw that, they started the trafficking. Chupacabras now feel guilty about it. That's why they're in hiding. That's why you don't see them anymore.
So the chupacabras, they don't want to suck.
No.
No? So maybe
They
we
just
can
want to
do,
belong.
maybe we can do something, right? Maybe us three, we're a couple chupacabras. You know what I mean? Armando, can he be a chupacabra? You think so?
Armando, do you think you can be a chupacabra?
I can attempt to.
Because I don't know if you role plays, Mr. Armani. I don't know. Who knows?
Do you think your abuelita will let you be a chupacabra?
I'm sure. I don't know. I don't see why not.
Okay.
So maybe us three, we're a couple chupacabras, maybe in captivity, or we're just hanging out because the ICE agent is gonna, try to take us.
Oh
with
no,
her
we're
and-
free range chupacabras.
Yeah, you're free
Huh?
range.
Free range, non-GMO. This is before Pride Month.
Organic.
And fully organic.
Okay, so Alice, you're gonna bust us, and not that kind of bust, okay? You fucking pervert, okay? So we're just gonna be hanging out. You know what I mean? And how does chupacabra sound, host?
They sound like Chewy.
And that's gonna be hard to talk to each other like that,
Armando.
Armando.
But they only do that when they address you. Then they talk normal.
Yeah.
But
they
so if
don't
like
have
I call you,
the
I'll be like, how are you today? That's how their conversation goes.
So we just say our names like that? So what's gonna be your chupacabra name?
Gilligan.
Gilligan?
Gilligan, yeah. I don't have to say it. Good fucking luck, guys.
What about you, Armani? What do you want your chupacabra?
He's gonna be Gilgameth.
What did he say?
Gilgameth.
Oh,
Gilgamesh?
Gilgameth.
Gilgameth. You want to be Gilgameth, or you want to be something else, something Cuban? Fidel?
Fidel? With Gilgamesh.
Gilgameth. Maybe my name. What could be my name? I want a cheerful chupacabra.
Gregory.
Gregory. Okay, I'll be Gregory.
Dude, we sound like the little wizards from the Power Rangers movie. You remember the Power Rangers movie?
Oh yeah.
The little
No.
hairy wizard. You
Yes.
remember that?
Wasn't
He
his
was, like,
name
fucking
Ooze?
dying.
Ooze.
What? No,
Dr.
that
Oz?
was that with Ivan Ooze?
Oh yeah, I think so.
No,
Wait,
No,
the
I
very
only remember
first one?
one.
no,
Power
not the
Rangers
first one.
movie.
Sorry, the Turbo one.
Oh, I don't remember
Never
seeing
watched
the
it.
Turbo
Sorry.
one.
I'll show you videos after this.
Okay, so what the fuck's his name again?
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh.
Yep.
And then who are you gonna be?
I forgot my
Gilligan.
name. Oh yeah,
Gilligan.
Gilligan.
Gilligan?
Oh,
Gilgamesh and
G's.
Gregory.
All G's.
Triple G's, baby. Let's
Yep.
go, huh? Okay, so we're just gonna say our names first, or how are we?
No,
we're
we
just
just
gonna hang
address
out.
each
Yeah,
other.
you're gonna call each other.
Come over here, man. Let's hang out.
Man, what are you doing?
Yeah, just walking all by myself.
Huh?
Did you bring the pizzas that we ordered?
I forgot.
It's okay.
Gregory.
God damn it, Gregory.
Damn
I had the beers right here.
I thought we were all Groot.
Now we're gonna guzzle the beer on empty stomachs.
That sounds great to me.
No, we'll get fucked up.
I did steal some garbanzos from some pozole that the Mexican grandmas were making.
Yeah, but you forgot the guacamole.
Oh no! I did get some gorgonzola though. Oh, okay, I was just kidding with the names, but hey, how's it going for you guys? How are your familias?
You guys hear that?
I hear a
hear-
bunch of chewies over here.
Who's that? Couple chewy?
My name's
are
not Jesus.
All the choopies. Choopies, come out.
What is that light? We're attracted to light.
Stay away from the light.
I see you're supposed to do something to us. What's
Oh.
going-
Get your hands up, chewies. Little chupacabras.
We
What are you
gotta
guys
get
doing over
out of
here? You guys are illegal. What are you doing over here?
Vámonos.
What are the Mexicans?
I have my passport.
Show me your cards right now.
I'm a Puerto Rican.
I don't have a green card.
I forgot all my identification.
I'm gonna call Armando.
Call him. He's got a phone.
Bueno.
Oh, Armando. It's Gilligan.
And Greg.
Gilligan?
Yeah, Gilligan is with us, but he can't talk right now. We have an ICE agent trying to capture us.
On what side of the border?
I don't know, but she doesn't know that we're gringos.
She's on the south side and we're on the north side of the border.
Then you shouldn't have anything to worry.
What should I tell her?
Tell her. How do you know it's a her?
She announced herself as ICE agent Alice.
Emphasis.
That means nothing to me.
I shall address her as
Well, you address her as whatever you want. Make sure. Don't answer any questions until I get there. I'll be there in 2 hours.
Get in your car.
Sounds good.
Okay, bye.
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 Gilligan, get those gooseberries out of your mouth.
We have a
Armando.
lawyer.
You have a lawyer?
We
Yeah.
have a lawyer.
Well, that lawyer's not gonna do anything for you. What are you guys doing here? You
What
guys
are-
are illegal.
Why
You're,
are you
like,
putting your pants
expired.
down?
You were expired.
Why are you putting your pants down?
Expired.
I think she wants you to deliver on the Chupacabra part.
She wants me to chupa the Cabral. Her family
Oh
last
my
name? Chupacabral?
Cabral.
Chupacabra's actual name?
Myth
You
Busted.
piece of shit.
Boom.
Alice's family
My
invented
bad,
the
right
fucking
here.
chupacabra.
Why do you think they own all of the watermelons in the U.S.?
Duh.
You know?
Where do you
got
think we're gonna
guard
plant
dogs.
them at?
Yeah, because they're the, the chupacabras, you know what I mean?
The Chupacabras,
You know? Hey, you know?
which is also a subsect of the carnals, you know?
Oh,
Mexican carnal.
That Mexican carnage.
Dude,
you
that's
know
a
what I
just
mean?
big
everywhere.
family.
When you
everywhere.
kill a bunch of Mexicans, you know? Carnal.
That symbiote carnage.
Oh, yeah, when they eat it, you know, when
Yeah.
they eat you over in the vagina, your twin, what was that called again, House?
Ovoviviparity.
You know what else happens?
Cannibalism, okay?
Cannibalism.
Couple carnage carnales, you know? Up in there.
Who would have thought so much history can be imparted on you during this episode?
You guys thought we were doing a fucking role play like idiots? You know what I mean? Wait, we were telling you
we were
secrets.
teaching history, okay?
Yeah.
You know? The Carval family, you know what I mean?
It's true.
One of the most precious families, you know, that you guys thought they were only about watermelons, huh? Little do they know they're also about
Entrepreneurship.
We've got
Yep.
people here that are
Multiple
lineages of a lot of special things, you know?
Yeah.
Acid.
Me with the Da Vinci, with the Asuma Senpuku.
Seppuku Harakiri,
Yep.
La Mamá de los Pollitos, Lucy Volkovich.
My Cameroon and Nigerian descent.
Hey, shout out to Kimala, okay?
Kimla.
And then, oh, we didn't say what happened with the stats, Hoss.
Should we tell them with the stats or should we hold it for the next episode?
You think we should? Because it was bad news, you know?
It wasn't very good.
It
news.
wasn't good news. You
We
know?
dropped a little bit.
in the country, you know?
Yeah.
Come on, Angola, you piece of shit, you know?
Yeah, we dropped 7 spots,
Ooh.
which took us from 362. You do the math, okay?
Even
Okay.
after last episode?
375 if you couldn't do the math. 7 spots.
So, yeah, so that was a little bit sad, you know what I mean?
It was rough, so we're trying to do some customer retention, which is actually literally the base reason we have Armando Armani on the podcast. Can you tell us how to do some customer acquisition and retention for marketing?
Acquisition.
And retention.
I'll start with acquisition. Normally, I have the team reach out to people individually, send them links to whatever you want to purchase or show off. Like in your case, links to your videos, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you post this podcast. In the hopes of acquiring new customer bases. Right now we lost base with, what was it, Angola? Something went wrong. We weren't hacked or anything, but maybe like in our database we missed a couple countries in Africa. Seeing as how
Maybe their servers went down because of Akon. He didn't
Okay.
pay taxes.
Yeah.
he did,
They shut the power.
that electric city that he was working on kind of failed for a month.
Okay.
You know, so numbers did decline, but we'll reach out more to Angola.
so we just do
we were
customer outreach?
focusing with Taipei, but we'll get to that next week.
Okay.
So
Well, I appreciate the this is why we pay you big bucks.
True, true.
It helps us climb the rankings in several other countries because we know where are we number one.
Number one,
Number one comedy podcast where?
Utah.
In Utah.
you know?
But
The
it doesn't matter
Beehive
because we're
State.
trying to have a worldwide reach, right?
The World Wide Web, you know?
Global mindset.
Sure, we're a couple globalists, you know what I
We're
mean?
not stuck on the Salt Lake City SLC 801-385. What it do?
that's true.
334,
Last week I
you
was
know?
at the World Economic Forum. You know,
You were there
I was there.
talking about inflation and stuff with
I was talking about inflation, how
Huh?
it's good for the economy, for other countries to have it, but not us. So
yeah.
So is that why people are trying to sell so many anti-inflammatory medications?
as of
Because
late,
it's
yes,
bad actually
yeah,
to have
a whole
anti-inflammatory. You
bunch
want
of
it to be
ibuprofens and
inflated and inflammatory.
yes,
Damn.
Makes sense.
It does make sense when you think about it.
Maybe that's my. I thought I was having pee issues, but maybe it was a good thing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I was inflating technically, huh?
You were given wrong advice.
man, dude. That's why I'm not gonna call that piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, man. But that's it for what were we talking about? What day?
The Gong Day.
The gong.
Boom.
Gong, the Undertaker gong. Another legendary gong. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Dude, the gong, the gong and everything. The bell.
Yep. The triangle,
Yeah.
the xylophone,
The
what are those things
cowbell.
called?
the tambourines.
The symbols, right?
Symbols.
Yeah,
Yeah.
symbols. Yes.
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys when I had to play the little symbol, the triangle,
No.
in front of my crush? I didn't tell you guys.
No.
Oh man, so I was in band class. You know what I mean? Young was beefy. He tried to be
Okay.
a musician. You know, take a little bit of a percussion. You know, play a little bit of the drums, a little bit of the cymbals, a little bit of the xylophone. You know?
Also, he can play that one Hermana's bongos later.
You know, that's what I was trying to do.
Shout out to JOMJ.
You know, her name was Taylor. You know, and she had those jugs, us.
Or tailored
You know,
for his needs.
to precision. You know what I mean? I thought she was German. You know what I mean? I thought freaking Gustav and Schweinsteiger was her brother. You know what I mean?
She had those twin Mercedes, you know?
Oh yeah, dude. And I wanted to be the Benz. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Wanted bends right into it.
So so we were doing. Funny enough, we were doing Harry Potter, the concert. You know, so we were gonna do the Harry Potter concert. Everybody, it was at its peak. Harry Potter, you know, all the movies were coming out. Everybody, dude, it was banned, but we weren't nerds. We're gonna play fucking Harry Potter. Your mom's gonna show up to fucking watch me, okay? And she's gonna like it, you know. But my crush, you know, she was gonna show up, or Taylor, you know. But I was being a bad boy in the class, you know. There was this guy. He was tall, a tall Polynesian. His name was Jake, you know.
From
And
State Farm?
he wasn't from State Farm, you know. He was from Golden Corral, you know.
Yeah.
After church, I caught him there a lot. You
Fine
know?
establishment.
With his familias, you know.
Yeah.
You know, but they say, oh, you know, you can do this trick. Tell somebody to look up, and once they look up, you karate chop them right in the throat. You know.
Oh, I did that.
You did that too?
I did it to Magnolia the other day.
Damn. Dude,
That's why her voice is gone.
yeah, Alice. She lied to us.
Yeah. Oh, she's had that since she was a baby.
Yeah. When was your baby? Yesterday? You know?
Meanwhile, Alice was backhand scythering. You know, she's like,
You know?
crushing her voice box.
Damn, dude.
Sorry, anyways, continue your story.
But I did that, you know, to Jake.
Okay.
Fucking crush his throat, you know? And I didn't know that you could kill somebody like that. You break their trachea. Shout out to Dr. Oz, you know? I thought I was gonna break that. Dude, he started turning purple. He's like, and he was trying to call the teacher. I was like, bro,
And
I
it
got
was an appropriation.
And I got in front of him so the teacher couldn't see him, you know? But I was, but I think he started, you know, kill us. He started, he started whipping. I didn't know. I thought it was, dude. He was like 7 feet tall, dude.
Defensive player of the
You know, I
year.
was like, you can't do it. I was doing the YMCA.
That's where
you
Jose's
know?
love of basketball came.
Yeah. Defensive mindset.
So then
Yeah,
I did
Rudy
a couple other
Gobert.
bad things, you know. I was sneaking into the choir room to check out the chicks. Remember that in the junior high hobby? They were connected. The choir room.
Javi,
band
Javi's
class.
not here.
No, he's watching the show. God damn it, you idiots. Holly, hey, I haven't seen you, you know, but you can, you know, you can go through the hall. Boom. Look at the choir. I was trying to acquire a choir girl, you know, but I was actually trying to acquire Taylor. But anyways, I get banned from the drums, you know, and to punish me for being a bad boy, they put me on the triangle. And literally the triangle is just ding, 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 ding. So I only had like 3 triangle parts, and the song is like
That
fucking
whole
12
part
minutes
is a triangle.
Yeah.
at the beginning. So that's it. And then like the
Okay.
rest, barely any triangle action. I'm just fucking sitting there reading music, you know? But at the very end, when everything climaxes, you get a triangle roll. And it's like
You know where that comes from, though, right? The Bermuda's Triangle.
the Bermuda Triangle.
It just appears every once in a while, but it's that impactful.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know that, you know?
Yeah.
But maybe subconsciously I did, because I was like, well, I'm not going to get embarrassed. My crush is going to be there at the concert. I'm going to do the best fucking triangle roll anybody has ever fucking seen, okay? So I took the triangle, dude. I was going so fucking fast, I was like practicing every day, hitting the triangle, you know?
It looks like you're
And-
trying to hit something out.
My crush didn't know I had a crush on her, you know? So here comes the concert, you know, it's concert night. I go dressed like a little missionary, you know, I got black pants, you know, I got my white shirt, my tie's really nice.
Your name tag.
No, not my name tag. They knew who I was, you know? And plus I was all the way, you know, by the drums, you know? But
Nobody cared who I was before the suit.
before I hit the triangle, you know? But hey, I get to my part, you know? Ding, 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 ding. And then I faded because I don't got in a lot of parts. But then at the end, I come with that triangle roll, and I like raced it up, you know? I went, and the next day, you know, I didn't get to say bye to my crush or anything like that. We got to clean up our instruments like gentlemen. And then I see my crush in, you know, junior high. It's like 7th or 6th or 8th grade. She's like, hey, Jose. I was like, hey. She's like, I really like your triangle roll, you know? He's like, I saw you at the concert last night, dude. I couldn't ask her out. I got too scared, you know? Because she... But yeah, that's what happened.
All of that work went to waste.
Hey, because I got nervous, dude. She had the
I
most
get it.
beautiful eyes, you know?
I get it. Yeah.
And I was just trying to impress her, and it worked. And I wasn't counting on the triangle impressing her, you know?
Yeah.
But shout out to the triangle, you know? The Illuminati.
The most stable structure engineering, like in engineering, outside of the circle.
But yeah, that was a love triangle. The only love triangle I've ever been a part of.
Yep.
You know?
And what you asked, Jose, you said love triangle. It was just you and Taylor. What's the other? Disappointment. That was the third love triangle, you know?
Dude, I got nervous, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Disappointment. That's who he got with, okay?
And then I ended up fucking falling on a stripper, you know? Come on. My fucking whole love story right there. You know?
Yeah, where are we at with time, Alice?
We got a hour and 5 minutes.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, we're good.
Because last week we forgot to go to, you know, Alice, you know? Remember?
Yeah.
We did go to Alice.
We did go... No, we didn't go to Alice, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
I was getting her cake, huh?
Yes.
Because I
Yeah.
wanted her to eat her cake, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so many people do too.
Hey, not that cake, Alice. We got your little choco flan, you know?
Yeah.
It was really good too.
The cream in the inside, you know?
Absolutely.
Yep.
But maybe we got a couple mysteries, you think so? Oh, Armando's here, you know?
Dude, we have the best person for mysteries.
Boom.
Do we have mysteries or do we have dreams?
We have dreams and nightmare,
Oh, we got a
actually.
dream. Even better,
Dude,
you know?
litigation through...
The roof, right?
Ooh. We're gonna go to my little scene now, guys.
You think she can take us, Host?
Litigation through constellation. Let's go.
Let's go. Ooh, I like
Oh,
that.
wait up. I forgot my laptop.
Oh,
It's
shit, we
okay?
gotta go back.
Okay, you gotta go back.
You ready?
I gotta be prepared for this dream, okay?
You ready?
Let's go back in,
Okay,
okay?
we're going
Let's
back.
go.
Welcome, guys. Welcome.
And we're ready, you know?
Here
We are here.
go.
So the nightmare that this person had, it says, I have gotten 5 nightmares about the same scary movie, and now I am scared of slides after watching. So what do I do? And it doesn't state the name of the movie,
That would have helped.
right?
It sounds like a terrible client. I don't think Armando would take on this case, so
I
maybe
would
I'll let him
not
start.
enough information.
Yeah.
There's
But,
no
I mean,
there's no
Had a
way.
dream 5 times.
I have a theory about this already. I mean, do you want to go first, Armando? Or
No, I'm gonna have Alice repeat it. I'm trying to get all the information I can before I.
That's smart. I should
Take up on this.
listen to you too.
Maybe she, because sometimes she stumbles through words, you know
Obviously, my dyslexia kicks in, guys. I'm sorry.
what I mean? She read that whole thing backwards, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody slid 5 times, you know?
And it
then
was a nightmare. They couldn't handle
It was a
it.
nightmare. They couldn't handle it.
That
And
was the
somebody had
nightmare.
that dream 5 times, you know?
Okay. It says, I have gotten 5 nightmares about the same scary movie, and now I am scared of slides after watching. So what do I do?
That almost sounds like one of those math equations when you get to a test.
Yeah.
I've
Five.
had
Tim
the
had 5 apples.
one nightmare 5 times for 5 nights. How many nightmares did I have? You know? It's like-
One.
it's like,
The answer is 1. 5 times 1.
Jason has a Ukrainian friend, 2 gay friends, and an Asian friend.
How many apples did he eat?
Where's his black friend?
Ooh, scary.
Compton.
You said a slide?
A
there-
slide.
Like, is this like a?
I'm gonna assume it's like the playground slide.
I'm gonna assume it's a slideshow. It's probably.
Ooh, remember he was watching, is it
Indigenous?
Indigenous? The one with all the Mexicans?
Well, I mean, it'll be his interpretation. I have my own.
Santos
let's
is
go.
there, you know, on the movie?
Let's have Jose go first.
He has Rakumao and Shinuku with him.
We'll have Beefy go first.
So maybe I was gonna say, you know, yeah, somebody was watching. Maybe she watched Indigenous too many times. You know, it's a slideshow. What happens? They see the slideshow. The couple nenucos are there. You know, the one of the kids. He's fucking. Come on, Mexicans, take your fucking kids to fucking the doctor. Doctor fucking Botch. Okay. He put me on seizure pills. Meanwhile, your fucking kid, he thinks he's talking to fucking spirits. You know what I mean? He's schizophrenic, man. Come on, take him to the doctor, guys. You know, they're gonna pull, le vamos a poner un diente de ajo, you know? They put a fucking thing of garlic in his fucking ear because he thought he was seeing fucking ghost. You know what I mean? He thought it was haunted. And guess what? You know, they had a slide in the playground, you know? And he slid 5 times. And guess what kind of slide it was? It was from back in the day, because this person was old enough to use the internet. It was a metal slide.
Oh, those
okay?
fucking hurt.
Slid down. It was in California, 104 degrees. 3rd degree burn. The whole back, okay, was burned. And then it was a longer slide than that. You thought she was finished? No. It got so hot on the back, flipped over to the front. Burned the front too. So it gets off the slide. Now this person looks like Freddy Krueger. Okay? So every time he looks in the mirror, gets scared because, I used to be a person. I went down this slide. Now I've seen myself as Freddy Krueger 5 times. Now I'm scared of myself. I have confidence issues.
Nice.
Huh.
So I think you should need to stop watching scary movies and avoid metal slides.
Smart. Very, very sound advice.
Yes, very.
Seizures was a big part of that, right?
Yeah.
Because he gets seizures by the seashore where she sells. See what I
CeeShells.
mean? Sure.
Yeah. Damn. You know?
Yeah.
Bars.
Fucking bars, dude.
Yep.
Well, what can you tell us, huh?
That's a pretty good interpretation. You might convince me on that, but here's my interpretation.
Ooh, let's
Very
go.
short, but kind of to the point, right?
Let's go.
What's a big thing right now that people talk about? Cryptocurrency, right? Coins. What this person saw, it wasn't a movie. It was in fact a commercial for Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese is a rat. They used to have high stocks, right? You remember playing Chuck E. Cheese? You had the coin. What does Bitcoin look like? The digital Chuck E. Cheese coins. Where's Chuck E. Cheese now? They went bankrupt. They slid away. You know what's happening to the cryptocurrency right now?
Sliding
They're
away.
crashing,
down.
right? Again, the digital Chuck E.
Chuck E.
Cheese
Cheese.
coin. So this person invested money into crypto, and their dream about the slide is the crash of the stock market, or right now, the crash of crypto. If anything, it's not necessarily even a nightmare. This is actually a vision that this person is having.
To pull out your investments.
Just don't believe in this pyramid scheme because it's funded by what? A rat, and the rat will always turn on you.
Damn, bro. Hey, let's fucking go,
Let's
huh?
go.
God damn, man.
That was good.
That was
You convinced
excellent.
me. You convinced
Very
me.
profound.
Very profound.
What about you, Mr. Armani?
So I think they didn't say whether it was a metal slide. My interpretation was a water slide. This person can't swim,
Oh.
You know? and maybe
But they didn't say they were black.
a lot of Hispanics also can't swim. You know,
The slides, not the person. Okay.
there's a Hispanic slides. You never
That's
seen
true. Yeah.
the Aztec pyramids?
Slide right,
Slides?
slide right into those cages.
Yeah,
They call it heaven.
and it's a pit full of steaks, but whatever. Delicious steaks.
That steak.
That Wagyu steak.
Shout out to Ethiopia.
That was a Mexican Last Supper. Hey, we're gonna feed you steaks. All the fucking little hermanos. Oh, we're gonna
The
get
Mexican
steak.
last quinceañera.
The Aztec.
They go out there.
The Aztec.
They think
Last
you're
Supper.
gonna get that fucking carne asada. What happens, though? You know what I mean? They get a couple Mexican skewers, you know?
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt
Barbacoa.
Armando.
I lost my train of thought, but that's one interpretation. My other interpretation is
They can't swim, is what you said.
one, they can't swim, so they're afraid of whatever's at the bottom. It could be a pool of black ink, of water, of a deep blue ocean. Who knows? You know. The other interpretation is the slide represents a time in their life. You know, they're sliding. They don't know what's next in their life, their next chapter of life. So maybe they said they're terrified. Am I correct?
They're terrified.
Yes.
Yeah, they're
Scared.
terrified of change, you know? And perhaps they're going through a sex change, a new career, a
Inflation,
school,
maybe.
inflation, you know, all this,
A new lawsuit.
a new lawsuit, you name it, you know? Maybe, and that's what they're afraid of, is all these things happening at once. The collapse of society itself, you know?
Ooh,
God damn, Armando.
fucking
you know what I mean?
knowledge.
Jeez.
Holy crap, dude. I think, you know,
Ooh.
Just an interpretation, though. It's not.
he didn't even try. Look at him, dude.
So,
It's like
he's not breaking
nothing.
a sweat.
That was what we had with the information that was given.
So
So
very minimal, you know.
No wonder you're a
Absolutely.
great lawyer.
But what can you maybe the ice agent? You know what I mean?
Yes.
I think they were dreaming about getting caught by me where the slides are, and they're just terrified of where I'm gonna take them once I catch them, which is the Chupacabra cage. So I think that's what they were talking about.
Chupacabras right here.
that's how
Damn,
that's how the family business started.
shit.
That's the kids in cages. You know?
Yeah.
This was AOC's fucking nightmare, bro. She was shooting this 5 times. She shows up to the fucking cages, making sure there's no fucking chupacabras there. And then guess what? All of a sudden now, she thinks she's good. She's gonna get married. And what comes back? You know what comes back up?
These
Chupacabra
nightmares.
pictures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Buy the fucking cage. You know?
Yep.
Buy the
Damn.
fucking kids. You know?
Damn.
So that's maybe AOC's nightmare. You know what I mean? Maybe
Might
we
be.
can tag her. You know?
We can tag
You
her. Yeah.
AOC, hey, come on, you're sitting there with that fucking white guy. You know? You need a little bit of brown love in your life. You
Just a
know?
little bit.
That brown
Come
sugar.
on. We could have helped
At
you out.
D'Angelo.
You know? We could have helped her out, but now what's she doing?
Well, she's colorblind, so it might not be her fault, but we can help her.
But that was pretty good. You know?
Yeah.
I think it just got better. It progressively got better with the dream. You know? I don't even know what the fuck I said.
True progressive. We're true progressives here at
Man,
this podcast.
exactly. True. But that would be. Would you be scared if you were a kid and Alice did that? You know?
Oh my
Absolutely.
god.
Imagine her. She's lurking
I'd be mortified.
with her ice agent vest. She's got her binoculars that we got her for her
Dude, she'll
birthday.
look-
And
in
my
the night, she'll
flashlight.
look like the Cheshire cat, you know, just with the mouth and everything. And she's like, I got you.
You know? Gets her. Oh man.
She
That would
jumps in
suck
the
for
air.
kids. So maybe that's where, because people go to Walmart. You know what I mean?
She drop kicks kids.
Drop kicks.
That's what Alice said then. 'Cause
Oh,
she
yeah.
goes feet first. Boom. Like a baby born, a breech birth.
Oh man, dude. So this is Sparta. That's what it was. Huh?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Cause you see all the kids there at the panaderias and stuff like that. You know because it says Western Union, send money to your familia. You know,
Yeah.
it has the things 10 pesos to dólares and dólares to pesos.
Yep.
But then you see all the pictures of the "Have you seen me?"
All
you
the
know,
missing kids.
Next to the money Graham.
you know, last seen on a slide. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
When you go to the store.
There was 5 kids in a row that were lasting on that same
Última
slide.
visto de resbaladilla. You know, I was like,
En
what's
el
that?
parque.
The Parque de las Bombas.
Parque de las Bombas. Ponce,
What's
Puerto
Puerto
Rico.
Rico? There, all the kids gone missing. That would be a good movie, you know?
That would be good.
It's called It.
It is called It.
Iced it, you know?
Iced.
Ice transgression. It's an acronym.
Dang, dude, that's freaking crazy, you
Oh
know?
shit.
But man, that's it for interpretations or dreams.
Yeah.
Maybe you can take us out of the now that we, you know, maybe you can take us out of the internet, Alice, with the you know, now you can take us out of your scene, but put us, you know what
Put
I
us
mean?
in
Right?
another scene.
Yeah. Wrap it up with the sound.
Yeah. That's us walking
Oh,
away,
my
you know?
sound?
Yeah.
Okay, we can
You
do
gotta
that.
release us back into the real world, you know?
Wow.
Is that
And
what
we
you
are back
wanted?
out
Ooh.
of
That was some heavy stuff.
we're back out of the internet, you know, the mystery internet, and now we're
Yeah.
just
We're here.
regular internet. You
We're
know?
away from the NeuroLink.
Yeah. Well, Armando's here, so you know, NeuroLink is NeuroLink. You
I'm
know,
forever connected to that money.
he's kind of like Sex Machina, Armando. You don't think so? Without the
Yeah.
sex, sorry, Armando. You know, but maybe with the sex too. You know, because he was talking about climbing it up. You know, fucking. Who do you think would win in a battle, Armando or Sex Machina?
Ooh,
Armando.
Armando for sure.
Yeah.
He could hack her systems.
Well,
You
watch
know,
out,
hacker.
because Sex Machina's right behind her.
Right there, guys.
You know? And come on, she just got back from
Oh, right there.
Juneteenth, Sex Machina, you know? How much fun did she have, you think, Hoss?
Oh, I'm sure a lot.
More than she
She's
could handle.
hanging by a hair here.
What was she doing, you think?
I dare not
He was
say.
overdriven.
Yeah? She had to get her fans to cool her down, you know?
Yeah, she had a couple pearl divers, okay?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Somebody touch her motherboard, you think it's a Hoss? Or...
Fried the CPU. Yeah.
Did she lose some of the memory? You think, Hoss, or not?
Yeah, her RAM has been rammed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe she got
By
gigabit
Dodge?
in a little bit, or what?
Terabytes. Yeah.
Oh, some
Her
giga
Terra
drain?
got bit. Yeah.
La Frontera. Shout out to Alice. You know. But now let's maybe talk. So, how was your weekend, Alice? Did you do anything or?
Me and Magnolia went to the zoo,
Oh yeah.
We
I
took the
forgot she
baby.
was the last.
and then on Sunday I got beat up by Magnolia because she ended up seeing Javi before I did.
Whoa. What do you mean? I
Well-
thought she only swung one way. Now she likes guys too?
No.
Or Javi flipped her?
Not that I'm aware of yet.
Oh.
But no, we were at the mall. I wasn't really paying attention. Javi and his family were walking by, and I guess Magnolia spotted them before I did, and she slapped me in the arm.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh my God, look!" And I was like, "What am I looking at?"
The coolest guy in the planet. You know what I mean? Mr. J48.
Escape Alice's
The
gaze.
Omega from the bodega. You know?
Emphasis
On the
on
hood?
Alice.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I saw them. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, Mr. J48."
Is that what you said?
No, I don't remember what I said.
Dude, next time I run into you guys, like, you know, I'm gonna be the Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican.
That's not gonna happen because unless we're like going somewhere, we don't go out.
Maybe we have to pretend that we
Yeah.
ran into each other, you know?
Yeah, we set it up.
Let's be
Like, what were those things called? Flash mobs? You know how people just like started dancing
Yeah.
The newest
randomly,
beach,
yeah.
you know? Is that what it was?
before COVID, before the super spreader events? That was the
Yes.
original super spreader.
That's the
What's a flash
monkeypox.
mob?
That
Yeah.
one. We forget monkeypox. But then what did Javi say anything? Because he told us he was going to be in California. That piece of shit, you know?
He said hi. He said, I'll see you on the show. I was like, "Oh, okay."
That piece of
But then
shit.
he didn't even show up today.
He didn't even show up.
Well, that's
No.
why I'm here. He told me he needed an extra day of a vacation.
Oh,
day or
maybe because
seven.
of Father's Day. That makes sense.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Javi,
he is a dad.
And not because of El Pony, you know, and his other two kids. We're talking about because of the Catholic Church, you know?
He did say that Catholic community, you know, Father, Sons, and Holy Ghosts.
And it was Father's Day because Javi, the altar boy, that makes sense too, Horse.
No, it all clicks.
He needs to ice his bongos.
He was on the altar boy reunion, right?
Yep.
Class of
Also, all of a
79.
sudden, it happens to fall on what day?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday fun day.
Father's Day,
Yep.
right? Do you think they put him in the altar?
Mm.
Oh, they definitely put him in the altar.
Yeah? They made
On
him
the
confess a
altar.
little bit to Javi?
They
Put him
altered
through the
his
crucible.
ego a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
What do you think happened to him? Oh, dude, I'm scared to see Javi next week, dude. If he shows
Hey,
up,
he
you
had
know?
to do a couple Hail Marvins. Catch my drift.
You know? Couple of Marvin Gays, you know what I mean? Come on, guys. But damn, and then what else did he do? Can you tell us? Because I did forget. I asked Alice about like what animalia is at the
Oh my
That's
gosh,
just
the
stupid.
zoo is so lame.
but she said it's slam. Can you believe that, Hoss?
I mean, I guess I have to take her word for it.
She said that the otters are all dehydrated and shit.
There wasn't even otters.
See?
There was no American bald eagles. I didn't feel no patriotism in there. There was
Oh.
elephants, zebras, ostriches.
No, we're asking about the animals, not the people that were there.
Oh, and
Come on,
polar
Salvation
bears.
Day, come on.
That was it.
Long
Oh, I
neck.
didn't even see the tigers.
There was
No.
no. But there was polar bears?
Yeah, there was a polar bear. One polar bear.
Just one.
Dude,
yeah.
they came to Alice. You know what I mean? The ice
Yeah.
queen. She probably went like this. You know?
What about penguins?
No, I didn't see no penguins.
Couple
Fuck.
penguinos.
There's no freaking hippos. That's really what I wanted to see was the hippos. Nothing.
Oh, really? Have they ever had hippos there?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
BBWs.
Couple soccer moms, you think so, Hoss?
Oh, there was
You
a
know?
couple soccer
They go
moms there.
there, you know?
A couple caravans. You know, you know they golden corral their kids.
When they get out of the van, you know?
Do you think they have hydraulics?
It's just a jazzy, you know? You thought the van was gonna transform?
It's just the springs
She
finally
just-
breathing. You know?
they were driving an Autobahn.
one of the tires, you know, is more bald than the other one. That's the only bald eagle. It was eagle tires, you know, and that shit was bald on the driver's side.
Yeah, their hybrids are getting 5 miles to the gallon. Come on.
You know, sit
I must
behind the
have a leak
motor yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah. You know,
I must have a leak somewhere.
you know, all the axles are getting messed up. You know what I mean? How are the UV joints doing, Hoss?
rhino looks delicious.
Who did we say was the lady from Louisiana that was cooking them?
I don't fucking remember.
Well, that lady, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was there at the zoo.
You said
You know?
Mavis Jensen or
Oh,
something.
it was Mavis Bacon. A couple Mavis Bacons at the zoo, Alice, or what? You know?
Yeah, I saw a couple.
Damn. And they got the lardy neck. You know what I mean on the back.
Oh, it was like
You see it
rolls on rolls.
do you think
It looked like it was buttery roll bread.
You could just wipe a slice of bread and put it on a pan.
Damn, bro.
How would they say the animals look delicious, Alice?
Delicious.
No, say the animal's name. That whatever looks delicious.
The giraffe?
Yeah, sure.
What? How do you want me to say it?
That
How would they
giraffe
say it?
looks delicious.
You think they would eat a giraffe?
They
They
would.
would survive on
Yeah?
a giraffe.
Yeah.
A Giraffosaurus?
Giraffosaurus
Dude, a giraffe to
sandwich.
them just looks like an elongated cake pop, you know?
Like that?
A couple
Upside
speckles
down.
with,
So yeah,
Looks
turn
like
it
a cake
upside
pop
down.
with some sprinkles, you know? There's spots where like, those are sprinkles.
At the end? Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Mavis Bacon. You know what I mean?
That zebra looks delicious.
You
It looks
think
like a chocolate fudge striped white cake pop.
Alice, she's
That
like,
makes
there's no
sense.
seals, but there was a couple walruses. You know what I mean?
Oh, there was one.
Yeah,
was
fucking
fun-
shave your beard. Hang your mustache. No one wants to see that.
I didn't even see it. Magnolia had to point it out, and I was like, "What are you looking at?" And I thought it was a fucking log.
You thought it was a log.
A log.
That's not look. What kind of fucking trees are you looking at, Alice?
This got two white branches.
She thought it was a giant ginger root. You know what I mean? He's like, what's that ginger root over there?
Is that a sea urchin next to the branch? No, that's its mustache.
And what other was the kid? Did the kid get excited to Alice or
I don't even think the kid was paying attention.
no? That's why they end up in the fucking with the rambe. You know what I mean? Come
Yeah.
on, man. We just when you forget, you know, the kids in there
Yeah.
fucking wanting to get a piggyback ride. You know?
Well, last week I went to Alice's house, and for the first time ever, I tried Tinga.
Trae Tinga tu madre
It was
from
good.
Alice's mom. You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
A great hostess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, host did come to the house. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I couldn't go, you know. I was working. I've been working a little bit extra, but I was excited to ask Jos. That was the first question. What do you think of the Tinga, you know?
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I had 3 servings.
It wasn't
He
too
did.
spicy?
No.
No?
I didn't put
Well,
any
since you
chile
put
on it,
crema
though.
too, you know?
No, but
And
usually
the
like
cheese.
Yeah, sometimes Tinga
sometimes
is
things
spicy.
like spicy.
Yeah, it had like a kick, but nothing that it didn't overwhelm me at all.
Good.
But I put the guacamole, I put the crema. My favorite was actually the cebolla with the repollo, the red repollo, because it was like sweet, so like added to the.
Oh.
I liked that. It was delicious.
And what
I
other
enjoyed it.
Mexican things did you do?
That's the only thing I ate there.
Yeah? Everything
Well, I had
else?
cake too, but
Yeah?
Yeah,
Tres
Not
leches? Or which
normal
one do
cake.
you have?
it's
No.
American.
it was
American fucking cake. Come on, man.
We're American. here.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
That
didn't
red,
have
white, and
three
blue, you know?
Lucci's?
Which one?
The 3 Lucci cake?
No.
It was from Gourmandies.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I had
So it's
some
German.
Patron.
It wasn't even American.
You had Patron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shared it with her mom and
Yeah.
Alice
We
and
took a couple shots here and there.
Blade's mom and Karina. There was quite a few people there. And then met her family, basically.
Yeah.
I don't remember most of their names, but some of them I do.
And did they say Mr. Powers? Or how would they call you?
Say your powers, please.
Did they,
Are you the man?
did they
Are
let
you the missing
And
your
dude,
power?
let me ask you this: were they like? Because normally you have to pay reverence to your parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with Alice being the ice agent, like, was it the other way around, or like, were they like walking on eggshells the whole time? Were they walking on tostadas? You know what I mean?
I mean, and this is a honest observation. She introduced me to them all, and then they just like shied away from her.
Yeah.
Like the only people that were allowed around her were me, Blade's mom, Karina, obviously Magnolia, and Miriam, her cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like the only 5 people allowed to interact with her. Everyone else was like, "Oh, thank you, Alice. Happy birthday!" And they just dip.
Yeah.
They seem nervous.
Maybe they felt all the powers, you know, from a
Could've been.
powerful one.
Yeah.
Could have been.
And nobody else said, oh, they didn't do a Mexican prayer, nothing like that. They do a bolo. You didn't do that, Alice?
I showed up later though.
Yeah,
so they
we
could have
did a
done
Mexican prayer in the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did?
Yeah, I showed up later.
So what happens? So what do you do for your birthday? Maybe she can take us through her birthday, huh? Before a host got there, what do? You know?
I was just chilling. Well, everybody or like my aunts were helping my mom cook. So I was just chilling, sipping, and then my other relatives started showing up. So I went downstairs. I ate with them. I said hi, and then Magnolia showed up. So then I hung out with Magnolia and the baby, and then my sister showed up. So we were all kicking it while all the relatives were inside eating, talking, probably hiding from me. I don't know. And then host shows up, and then it's like the whole party just started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used his
Indeed.
powers, huh?
He used his
thought-
did.
powers.
They were all huddled around the TV watching the soccer game.
Oh yeah.
I showed
Host-
up, attention shifted.
Host was like singing Kesha. Party don't start till he walks in.
Tick tock. Is that the song?
Yeah.
Tonight's the
Yeah. Oh, wake up in the morning feeling
Feeling
like
like
R.
Pete.
Kelly.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, those
Yeah.
are the words.
That is the words.
Peed on a couple fucking people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And they got stung by jellyfish. What else was I supposed to do?
She was saving somebody. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
That's why R. Kelly's so mad. You know, let me piss on you. They were at the beach. They got stung by a bunch of jellyfish.
They were at Lake Mead or whatever. You know what I mean?
Lake
or
Mead.
was it Lake Michigan? Which one was it? Host?
Like me too.
Lake Mead. And that's what all of them were saying. Me too. Me too. They were talking about the lake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, man. R. Kelly's innocence.
Myth
busted.
Come on, let the man free. Should we make free R. Kelly shirts?
We will do it.
We
You
will.
know? And not like to liberate him, just like we're gonna give him out for free, okay?
And
just
it'll
says
be
R. Kelly.
abbreviated, okay? It'll be F R. Kelly. It means free R. Kelly, right?
That would be funny, huh?
Yes.
All the money we send it to him to maybe he can sing us happy birthday, you know, for the next birthday.
Oh
Maybe.
heck yeah.
Dude, that would be cool, huh?
It'll be bars behind bars. That'll be the segment. Bars behind bars.
With R. Kelly.
Yeah.
You know?
F R. Kelly. So, are we good for some wholesome advice? Just some quick
Well,
one.
Yeah, we got time for a quick one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you don't want to talk about we went to Glauco's thing.
Oh yes, we can.
We went
do
to
that.
go see Glauco at Pistolon,
Yes, at
You know?
Quarters Bar.
Quarters Bar, and that was fun. We saw Nico and Anna.
Yep,
You
we
know?
saw Oliver. Shout out
Oliver.
to them. They came out.
That was a twist, you know?
Lalo Lucas. Yeah.
Dude, and Lalo Lucas, dude, you know, he showed up. I think he's doing steroids, okay?
I see him at the gym.
He looked like a Tyson chicken, you know what I mean? He was like, you know, I was like, damn, who's this boyote over here?
What chicken
You
feed
know?
they giving you?
You know, I was like, you know, I was like that. He looked like that big rooster from like Looney Tunes. Remember that big one?
Oh, I say.
I was like, damn, pura fucking vida. I was like,
I said, pura fucking vida.
You know? I was like, damn, I was chill, you know? Simmer the fuck down, dude, you
Yeah.
know?
And then S Rock was there.
Oh yeah, Ezra, and he's always relaxing, you know. He's
Dude, he
always
really is.
high,
He
dude.
doesn't seem like upset.
Yeah, is that guy always high? You know, he always
Maybe.
looks like bro. He
Like
goes
nothing bothers him.
He just like shows up like he's floating. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah,
He floats like a Dementor. He's
that
just, you know,
big.
just
yeah. You can't even see how he walks. Like you
No.
can't see his feet move.
no.
He
You
walks-
just see from the knee up.
Yeah, he's like a snail. You know, you're like, dude, but how is he faster than the snail, but walking like a snail at the same time?
Yeah.
You know? But we saw, and Glauco, he was there. You know?
And Justice.
Oh yeah, Justice. You know? And what did Justice tell you, host? He said he was telling you a couple weird things.
Yeah. He said he has to squint because when he was born, they shined the light in his eyes too much while he was crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they never pulled it away because they were checking on his mom. So he's like always like this.
That's why he's
And if
doing
you're
that?
if you're not watching, I'm just squinting my eyes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But
That's
maybe
that's what I heard.
just he's a nice guy. You don't think so, Justice?
Super nice guy, yeah.
You know, he voted for Donald Trump. We appreciated that. He wanted to fund the police. He's pro V Wade. You know, we
Yeah.
want to have him on. You don't think so? A
Yeah, he
true
has a-
patriot.
Yeah, he has a butt fetish, so he said dumps for Trump.
Yep.
That was a fundraiser. It didn't do well apparently, but we'll help him out when he's on here.
You know?
Definitely.
That's why his name's Justice. You think he's gonna, you know? Come on.
Yeah.
He
We got
wants-
all the justice we need here with Armando.
Exactly. But yeah, we saw him, and then it was pretty fun. You know what I mean?
It was a lot of fun.
It was a cool spot. Hey, we beat Pura Vida. We beat them at fucking foosball, didn't we? Huh?
We were undefeated in
A
foosball.
Mexican and a Puerto Rican teamed up.
Yep.
Huh? Carmelo Antonio is what they call us.
Yeah, people talking about Latinos unite. No one's really doing it
LU?
other than us.
Yeah, dude, we were there.
We
Latino.
actually Latino. In fact, you know, shout out to my sister, brother-in-law, my soon-to-be sister-in-law, and my brother. They got me this Aztec calendar pendant from Mexico.
You want to know how he found out how much time we had? He looked at this fucking neck.
I did some math
You
on
know?
my calendar.
Quick fucking geometry.
Yep.
Okay? But Pura Vida, what happens
Quicker than the demise of the Mayans.
every time that we challenge Pura Vida? Pura muerte. You know what I mean? Have they beat us at anything so far, host?
Absolutely not.
Come on, we beat him at the fucking drawing game. We beat him at fucking Pictionary. Okay? We beat him at rapping. You know? What else? At foosball, dude. You know what I mean? Guys, you know?
I don't know what else to tell you.
It's that Rocky, sign us. This is the real talent, you know? You're fucking signing fucking bum-ass fucking Lalo and fucking Glauco. You know what I mean? Hey, get some real talento. You
So I
know
guess
what
we busted something. Andaba muerto. We killed him so many times.
No andaba de parranda, andaba muerto, you know? But yeah, that's it. Did Armando, did you do anything? You know, did you do anything for Father's Day? Did you, because they say it's Daddy Day, you know? Nobody, couple chicks, nobody, you know? They didn't say hi.
I was just teaching things fathers shouldn't teach, you know. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's it.
that's it.
Damn, man, that's pretty hot. You don't think so?
He's got to keep it under lock.
Yeah.
Under lock and key.
But now you say you want to say some wholesome advice, you think, Hoss?
As long as it's short for everybody, but...
Well, I don't know. When things come out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get mine out of the way, because, you know? Because people already forgot about black people, okay? You guys... Oh, Juneteenth. What happened? Everybody had a black square last year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody was burning cars. Everybody was at the Capitol. Everybody was, oh, support black business. Share this hashtag, you know what I mean? I'm going to listen to rap only. And then what happened this year?
Nada.
None of it.
Right? Maybe like 2 people. Oh, black this, you know what I mean? And it was a fucking bot, okay? From Twitter that posted that shit. It wasn't even a
That
real
didn't get
person.
shut off.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, come on guys, don't be fucking hypocrites. You know, that's what I was talking about earlier. What happened with the blacks, okay? They've been here. But what happened to all the black supporters? Alleged supporters? Go fuck yourself, okay? So stop your fake. You guys already forgot about the Ukraine. You guys already forgot about the gays. You guys already forgot about fucking spring. You know what I mean? So what are we going? Now we care about who, Huss?
I don't know yet. We haven't
You know,
decided.
we'll see what trends next week,
Yeah.
you know? But stop your fake fronts and be about it. Do something, you know? You guys already forgot that you can vote. We talked about this, right, host?
Yep.
There's elections going on in Utah. You're sitting there hashtagging. Meanwhile, we got freaking Mavis Bacon voting pro v. Wade, okay? And then, guess what? She's going to be air-conditioned room listening to you, bitch, you know?
Nissan Hatak is also pro for that because more money for her. So, I don't know what my advice will be now. If you know Armando or Alice, feel free to go ahead. I have to think real quick.
Mine will be quick.
Okay.
Be smart about your voting. Obviously, certain parties promise, and I mean both parties promise. Like, make sure you're not voting for the same party simply because it's your party. They haven't done shit for you. So that's it. Be smart about voting.
I can go if you need some more time, Alice.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I had a dear friend, like family actually. His grandma passed. R.I.P. to her. So just a reminder to make sure. We've talked about it multiple times. Sometimes Jose and I are kind of terrible at communicating, but we know that if we message, we'll be there. I have other friends that do that. Very valuable, very important to have those. So remember that in those times of needs, I think that's when it's most important to show up for sure, not just for all the fun times. Even if it's just an hour, if you can set aside something for the day for them to help them in times of grieving or need. Because I mean, what else are you going to have? You know, you need to be surrounded by good people. And if you're not going to be willing to do that, then I think you're not someone who deserves to have that kind of attention from someone else. So that's it. I think is just making sure you're checking in on people and taking care of them when they need it, because we shouldn't always just be there for the laughs, like be there for the tough times too.
Sounds good. That's good. Mine's gonna be, if you feel like you're slacking in something, maybe you're doing something that's keeping you from moving on forward. reevaluate what your priorities are and make sure that you're doing what you should be doing and not just fucking around and blaming others or yourself for not accomplishing any goals.
It's really good.
So,
So that
what is accountability? You know,
Yeah.
Yes, take
It's a big thing.
accountability.
a message from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It's not about time. Remember those commercials?
Yeah.
It's not about accountability. A message from the Church of Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's Father's Day. It's time to be a father.
You know, Father. Yeah.
That being said, again, thank you for joining us
See.
on this
Yeah.
fine Tuesday. If you're not watching Tuesday, great. If you're new to this and you like it, please subscribe, share it. If you're not new to this, again, thank you for always tuning in. Signing off, it is the Butter Pecan,
Puerto
Rican.
Rican.
and next to me, peaceful protester,
Jimmy Tatsumaki. Nissan.
Nissan Hatake
Oh my god, we're
Abumoto,
going past that.
Filomeno El Jíbaro, Holy
Larry,
Dracumao, and below him, Larry
the Winter Soldier. Next to him, Josbifi,
666, La
the
Bestia.
Bestia. And without the Bestia,
The
there
beauty.
can be a beauty. But with the Bestia, there is a beauty.
and that beauty is on the ones and twos, The Wizard of Oz,
Ice Agent
Alice,
Alice.
emphasis on the eyes. And joining us as a guest, our esteemed guest, Mr. Armando Armani at the bodega.
Attorney, you know?
Yes.
Attorney.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it, Armando. Hopefully his clients learned a lot of valuable information on his live stream on his OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully, Amber Heard, you can do better next time and hire him
See.
if need be. You might need him.
Maybe.
Lest
Please,
we
Amber.
forget,
Una
una
vez
vez
más.
más, itadakimasu. Thank you.
Ciao, guys.
Arigato.